Good morning, YouTubers, lovely people of YouTube. How are you? Welcome back to the channel, Coast to Countryside. And today, I'm in the countryside. Nicky Nook. Well, no, I'm actually at Scorton, and we are going to be walking up and over Nicky Nook on the circular route. Sun's in my eyes already. It's better. Got the shades ready. So, car park's just behind me down there, where I've set off from. Nice little path, and where we're heading, straight up for now. Up and over Nicky Nook, the start of Nicky Nook, or the bottom of Nicky Nook, just in front of me. So I've come right up. So, with that in mind, let's crack on. Here we are at the foot of the hill, and already a view to die for. On the other side of this road here is where we start. No campfires, so yeah, just don't do it, people. Where I've parked, just down there. Well, what you do is parking just here on the road. It gets busy, so if you come in here, be careful. You come up around that corner, through the gates here, and already, look at that, straight into a hill. So that's what we're going to be doing for the first 30 minutes. Someone's just pulled up in the car, and there you go, it's part of the Lancashire way. Someone's just pulled up in the car, so you do park on the road. In fact, it sounds like they're going to be passing me very soon. They're not messing around. I'm dawdling, talking to a camera, so I'll let them go past. Don't want to hold them up. As for me, take my time, even though I do need to catch a train today to the airport. I don't have to be at the train station until 1 o'clock. Currently 8:30 in the morning, and already look at the weather, cracking flags. So yeah, it's gonna be a good morning for a walk, and then airport this afternoon. Them two have ran off already. They have well gone. No problems with my bag here. So Nicky Nook, it's a cracking walk. About 3 miles the route I'm doing today. Starting going straight to the Trig point at the top, where we'll get loads of fantastic views, and then back over the back end, down past the reservoirs. Bit of a wooded walk, so it mixes it up a bit. I did do this walk a few months ago now. I do it a couple of times a year, 3 or 4 times a year maybe. I did do it a couple of months ago, but it was a non-talking thing, not like a vlog. Is that somebody else? Bloody hell, we've got somebody else running up here now. Better get out of the way. Yeah, it was a non-talking thing. So I wanted to do another one. Pull into the side here, put my indicators on, pull into the side. Someone's going to be steaming past us in a minute. So I've come to do it again, this time vlogging it properly. Morning. He's off. Making sure there's nobody else. Yep, to vlog it properly and give a bit of feedback. So We're just coming up to a load of steps. Everybody else has left me. My wife isn't with me today. She is in the Lake District on a hen party, and could you ask for a better weekend for it weather-wise? I think not. So every time I go to the bloody lakes it's always raining. So I'm going to cut off in a minute and I'll show you for why. I'm already out of breath is one. And now for the next 15 minutes or so, this is what I'm going to be tackling. Step after step after step. After step after step after step. But it'll be worth it when we get to the top. Next time you see me, this might look tomato cherry red. So let's get it done. Just coming up near the top now, near the trig point. It is in sight. I am at the top of Nicky Nook, more or less. It's cracking flags, so I picked the best morning I could for doing it, and there's not a breath of wind in sight. The only breath or wind you'll hear is me, because I am out of breath. So like I said, it's just after 9 o'clock, a couple of 100 yards from the trig point. 9 o'clock in the morning. Flip you around. Here we go. The whole of the Fylde Coast, but there's just a bit of hazy cloud, so you can't quite see the tower, which is a shame. And normally you can on a clear day. We can see most of it. I might be able to see better than you can, or what you can see through the camera. But I can't quite see Blackpool Tower, unfortunately. It is, however, over there. More or less. You can see the motorway, M6, heading south. All the people commuting on the way to work. And Scorton right here, if you can see it on the camera, all them houses and buildings. Preston, can't really make out Preston as well. And just over here, a lot better view of the motorway because we're higher up. And if we flip over to this side, look at this now, absolutely stunning. The Trough of Bowland. Look at that. 9 o'clock in the morning. And look at that for a view. You can't complain at that. If you listen to that, I don't know if you can hear it on the camera or not. It's that quiet. You can hear the M6. And pretty much the M6 only. That's how peaceful it is up here. That's how splendid it is this morning. So we're going to make our way to the top now, and then up and over the top, and it's going to transform this walk altogether, because when you see the backside it's like a totally different walk. So you come up here, you're getting all these fantastic views, and then we're going to go up and over, and when you see the back it's just going to be like a completely different walk altogether. You wouldn't even know that we'd done this as a walk, which is one of the good things about this. I mean, there's plenty of good things about this walk, but I just love how 1 minute you've got a bit of the workout with the hill, so it makes you good, feels motivated, feel like you've done a bit of a workout on your walk. You've got this with all the fantastic views around, especially on a day like today. It's so peaceful and quiet, not a breath of wind inside. And then the back end, and it's just going to be like a totally different walk with the reservoirs and the lake, and there's a little bit of a waterfall there, and it's just hey, I'm happy to be here. And like I said, we're just after 9 o'clock in the morning now. We're nearly at the top, so morning to all you lovely people that have joined me on this video and that continue to join me on all my videos. If you're still watching, so good morning to you. Morning to my mum, because I know she watches my videos, so morning mum. And morning to my #1 fan, Phoebe. Good morning, Phoebe. In fact, my mum and Phoebe currently probably over there, so morning guys, waving to you. Morning Phoebe, morning mum. Thank you for watching my videos. I started doing these videos for my mum, so she could watch what I get up to on my walks, because a picture paints 1,000 words. She was forever asking me, where have I been today? What was the walk like? Where have I gone? So now she can see, she can come along with me. I thought I heard something then. And morning to everybody else that supports me. Morning to Frank and Lee. Good morning guys. Frank and Lee, it's their anniversary yesterday I believe, and they have their own Facebook group or Facebook page. It's called The Art of Lancashire with Frank and Lee, and you should, anybody watching, if you have Facebook, go and check it out. It's a really good Facebook page. They're really supportive. Frank and Lee have supported me for the longest time now, even before I started the YouTube channel, but they were supportive when I started my YouTube channel, giving me helpful hints and tips. But I have my own Facebook page, and they've been supporting me with my Facebook page, allowing me to put my pictures on their Facebook page and sharing my pictures, and it's been really supportive. If I am a whiz enough, if I'm an editing genius, I'll put a picture of their Facebook page up here somewhere, but I don't know how that's going to go. Hopefully I'll be able to do it, but if not, The Art of Lancashire with Frank and Lee. They're doing some really good stuff on there, reimagined pictures, and if you're into your walking in the countryside in Lancashire, go and check their page out, because it is all about this beautiful place we call home. So yeah, morning to Frank and Lee, hope you're doing well guys. Morning to Cheska. Good morning Cheska, if you're watching. Started following my channel. I love Cheska, I've always loved her. She looked after me when I was a little kid. Probably one of the reasons I'm the person I am today and doing what I love to do. Wind's picked up a bit now. Morning to Helen in Southport, watching my videos. Morning Helen, Southport. Somewhere you definitely won't be able to see Southport. Wave to you. Cheska's over. Cheska and Helen. Morning guys. So yeah, look, just right near the top now, there's some people up there taking a picture of the Trig point. That's fine, hopefully they move by the time I get up there so I can take my own photos for Facebook. Oh, a morning to Sean and Lisa, because I know Sean watches my videos and no doubt he's watching with Lisa. That wind's just picked up. I'm not going to put my mic on because I'm near the top, and once I get there I'll be going back down. But yeah, morning to Sean and Lisa. I'll wave to you guys behind me over that way. Hope you're doing well. I'm here, you're probably at home, but whenever you are watching this video, if it's the afternoon, evening, whenever, it's morning to all you lovely people and anybody else that watches my videos and sticks with me. Good morning. Here we go. Now I've done all the shout outs. We're here, we made it to the top. The wind has picked up. Currently, let's get back to the serious stuff. Currently walked the miles about the mile. Get my words out, Andy, come on. Work. The route is about 3 miles. I've done a good mile getting up here now. the wind has picked up just at this last bit, but it's the trig point, so it's the highest point. We made it, there we go. Whoosh. From here over that way, if you can see, Beacon Fell. Do a slow shot so you can have a look. A full 360. This is where we'll be heading off soon. Reservoir over there, stretches all the way across. Beacon Fell beyond yonder. Like I said, it is just a bit of a shame that we can't see the lights of Blackpool and whatnot, but you can see it's just a bit dark over there, just a bit clouded over. That's the whole Fylde Coast. That is a father and son combo that blasted past me this morning. And now that I've done the 360, I'm just going to take a couple of picky pics for Facebook, have a drink, take some water on board, which is always important to do, whether it's 9 o'clock in the morning and it's not too hot but the sun's still out and it's windy, or it's the afternoon and it is a bit more hotter. Just take some water on board, guys, because you will lose more fluids than you think, so it's always sensible. Don't come up here thinking, oh, I'll be alright, because once you get up here and you do need a drink because you're a bit dehydrated, there's nothing, so just always carry it with you. And look, push comes to shove, if you don't drink it, it's not a major deal, is it? You've got it with you. So that's what I'm going to go and do. Rest up, take some water on board, take some fluids on, to stay hydrated, grab some pictures, and when you see me, we'll be heading off down there, and I've got some fantastic, that's right, fantastic views to show you of the reservoirs. Right, we'll come down off the top now. Trig point is up there somewhere behind me. The face tracker's on, so it's not gonna, but yeah, back up that way is the trig point. I've just come down a bit because of the wind, and already it's died off. I've not really gone that far from the trig point, I can still see it. We're heading down now, so you just up and over, stick with it, stick with the path, which it's not really hard to follow. If I flip you around, I'll show you. There you go, it's a proper path, so you can't really miss it. And when you get to the end of this path, because it's going to start going down, I want to show you something, what I consider the best view of this walk, even better than the views you get up top there. This face tracker is being antisocial. So come down, you can already tell, look at that already. And there's a corner spot just up here that we can stand on, and I'm going to show you. Now I can show you with the camera, but unless you're here in person, you just don't get the full experience. Let me show you this. Look, just down there, I don't know if you can make it out on the camera, is the reservoir. It just nestled away in that valley there. This is the path that we're going to take. Forest of Bowland all along there. Yeah. And then off, when we get down to the bottom near the water's edge, we're going to hook around and we'll be walking along that way, and disappear, will disappear around there. And you can tell, look at all the trees, and yeah, it's going to be great. It's going to be a totally different walk altogether. It's going to be good. So I wanted to just film this little bit here just to show you because of this view, but I'm going to take a second, grab a couple of more pictures for Facebook, and then I'm going to head down, and then what I'm going to do is switch the camera back on when I'm at the bottom rather than switching it on walking down, because it's going to be you'll just see it's going to be a bit like night and day, as they say. Right, so let me just grab a couple of pictures and I'll see you at the bottom. Just come to the bottom of that path now. As you can see behind me, it's quite steep. I'd be careful on it. The stairs are quite steep, even though they do have steps there, if you will. They're like 2 steps, and it's like a slatey path. It can be quite slippy and it's a bit steep, so just be careful if you're coming that way, going down or up. Flip you around, show you what I'm looking at. There we go. If you used to come this way, that's what you'd be looking forward to now. There's a little map here just saying where we are. So we're just by the reservoir here. Come up and over, and now we're going to head down this way and back on the road. You get to the wall, go through the wall, down a few steps, stone steps. That was a bit tender. Yeah, so there you go. If you're going up, oops, if you're going up, that's the way you'd go up. And now, if I just flip the camera around and show you, so this is our path now. There's a little sign there, Lancashire Way, because it's part of the Lancashire Way, and we're going to head off this way. And this is what I was talking about, it's being a totally different walk altogether, because it is. Obviously we're down in the valley now, so the wind's died off, so it's a lot quieter. We're by a water source, reservoir, so obviously you've got a lot of wildlife and things growing, trees and plants and shrubberies. You can hear the birds and the bees. I'm just going to walk around the corner. We're about to get a good view of the reservoir that we're up the side of, but it's a totally different walk now altogether. From here on out, it's nice and flat. There is a bit of a downhill, nothing like we've just had to come down. Don't know if you're going to be able to see this too well or not, because there's a big tree in the way. Reservoir, just there. Nice and still, nice and peaceful this morning actually, down here. To be fair, it was nice and peaceful at the top. A little bit of wind, but nothing to write home about. I'm just gonna let them go past, as I don't want to hold them up. As I'm just taking my time with it, because I'm not in a rush. I am in a rush because I've got a train to get from Kirkham at 10 to 1. I need to set off and get the train at 8 minutes past. So I am, in fact, I need to check the time, make sure we are on time. Still got to get home, have a shower. Bloody hell. 09:42. 20 minutes. I'll be well on my way. In fact, at this rate, I should be back to the car before 10:30. I'm not tracking what I do. I used to have a tracker on my phone, but I got rid of it, because normally when I go with Samantha, the reason when I showed you my wrists, because she has an Apple Watch that does all the tracking for us, tells us what we've walked, what we've done. Yeah, I don't have one, but I know it's from experience, it's about 3 miles this route, give or take. I could look back through old posts because I have put it down before what the route is, but it is about 3 miles up and over and around and back to where I parked my car. It'll be about 3 miles. So we are flying through it, but we have been at it an hour now, up and over. Lovely and quiet. If you are coming on this walk, as always, I'd advise to wear walking boots like myself. You don't have to wear walking boots because you can get the low ankled walking trainers, you know, but official walking footwear I would say. But it's, again, it's not bad. In the winter this path can be a bit boggy, so I'd advise it then. As you can see behind me, the path today, it's proper pathed, and it's going to continue to be like this all the way until we get to the road, and then it's tarmac because it's a road. Here we go. Well, I've been talking, saying that's low. That is low. Reservoir levels are really low. Stunning view though, nice and quiet. That's where we're going. Can't hear a bloody sound apart from the birds. That's where we come from. Well, there you go. Right, flip the camera around. I've showed you that. We're going to continue on up this path. It's going to start going downhill, and we're going to end up by the water's edge, if you will. Sun's coming back out now, so I'll do a walk on a bit and then I'll switch it back on. Join me when we're a bit further down the road, as they say. We're stuck with the walk. So you go up and over Nicky Nook, which is pretty straightforward. Down the other side, down the big steps, come to that little stone wall where the map was, turn right, and then you stay on this path. Just stay on it, just keep going. Once you turn right, there's no turnings you can turn. You just keep going in a straight line. Look at this behind me, how nice is it? River is running a little bit more now. Not much, I don't know if you can hear it. And eventually, I think I've just been bit. Ow, I think I have just been bit. Eventually, you'll come up and along the side of this field right here. Look at that for a camera angle. Let me show you. There's the field. This is the path. This is the little stream, little trickle. And what we're going to do is go around to the right. There's going to be some gates at the end where you can go one of 3 directions. Left, right, straight on. I believe you can go straight on. We're going to go right, which is going to take us up to the tarmac road, and the last leg of our journey, which is not a bad way to finish it really on the road, because you have loads of benches dotted along that you can stop if you had a sandwich or you wanted a water break, with loads of views of the Fylde Coast. I don't think we'll see much today, but on a nice day you would do. On in. Some people just, I suppose, just out of kindness, they don't quite know how to act when you're talking to a camera. They either ignore you or try and shy away, or then try and half talk to you. Here we go. Do 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 do. That's nice, isn't it? Can you hear that? Bloody flies. So, field path, river, and then you're just going to keep the camera on. And then we get to the bottom. For the people that are watching this, I want you to know where to go so you can watch this, and if you've never done it, you can do the route yourself. You can just have a little notepad and pen at the side and say, we go straight up here, turn right there, turn left here, what have you. Somebody else coming towards me now with a dog. So he's coming from straight over, and you can go, there's a bridge just here. Oh, it might be where he's heading. Can you see that? A little bridge that will take you off that way and off up there. But we're not going to head that way today. I have been that way. Morning.
Morning.
I have been that way before. It takes you to the other side of the reservoir eventually. When you come here, you can go over this. Is it still? Last time I came it was a bit... No, let's check this. No, it's stable. Last time I came it was a bit wobbly. Or there is a gate here, but I don't think this gate's meant to be open, even though there's no livestock in here. They do keep livestock, so what I'm going to do is squeeze through the gate and then make a load of racket. Close that gate for him so I don't get left over open. So this is the way you want to head up this path, and the road is literally just there. Go up the hill through the gate behind me. Then in front of me you come to the road. That's where I used to park. I don't bother anymore. And what you want to do, set off up this way, biker, straight across, head off up that way, and it's just a straight run back to the cars. There's a map here, so where we are. It's Lane End, I believe. Come down around, follow the reservoir all the way down to here, and then this is the road we're going to walk back on to here, which is where we started. So this is where we're going, so it is just a straight line. So once you've up and over Nicky Nook, stone wall, turn right, straight run right down to here. And even though it looks like a right, it's not. It's straight up this way on the road. Getting busy now. Here we go. I've already walked past the bench, but there's somebody there. Skadoosh. Two benches here. So we can sit down like so. Oh. Feels good to sit down, but we can't stay seated for long because I need to get back for the car. But this is why I like to do this bit last instead of first, because if you do have a sandwich or something else, pardon me, you can sit down, just have a sandwich, watch the world go by. I don't know if you can make that out, all the sheep in the field there running around. And even though you can't see it because it is still a bit clouded over Blackpool and the Fylde Coast, I can't see Blackpool Tower, so I doubt getting it on the camera, but I can see the immediate countryside, which is nice. Church just there poking up from Scorton, which will be in the village. and there's a bit of an event going on there, doing a bit of a clay pigeon shooting. I think that's what's happening over there. On a clear day you can see a lot more. So you sit here like I am doing right now, like so, and even though there is a road behind me, it's a quiet road. You get more walkers on it than you do vehicles. The odd tractor now and then. Even sat here looking at this view now, I don't want to leave, to be honest. Can I get a delivery to here, do you wonder? BLT with mayo. BLT with mayo. Oh, fresh orange to wash it down. Oh, that sounds nice, doesn't it? BLT on a baton. Ooh. Mayo and pepper. Nice fresh orange. Oh. Well, I'm not going to do that, even though I want to. Don't think I could if I wanted to. It's 10:30 and I'm just up the road from the car. Just up the road from the car. So I'm going to continue on. I wanted to be back at the car now. Doesn't matter. Take me about this morning, didn't take me long to get here at all, and I stopped for fuel. I got here in about 35 minutes and I was stopping for fuel. Going back, going to be busier, so about 45-50 minutes, so I should be home for 11:30. I don't have to leave the house until about 10 to 1. Plenty of time to chill out, have a shower, have something to eat and go for the train. This walk, if you're still watching, this walk, I should have told you at the start really, this walk does get busy. As you can tell, there's quite a few people that have passed while I've been filming, but also there's been a lot more that I've not filmed, just out of respect for people's privacy really. It's they just come for a nice morning walk, and I'm guessing they don't want to. Some people shy away from it, some people might just not like it. So yeah, so there's a lot of people that I've not filmed, but it gets busy at the weekends, on holidays, bank holidays, school holidays, nice days like today. I can imagine it's still quite early now, people will start coming out now, people with little kids, because they have to get up, getting breakfast, getting ready. I can imagine when I get back to the car it's going to start getting busy. It'll be really busy this afternoon on a day like today. So if you are coming, keep that in mind. I'll show you when I get back to the foot of the hill where we started, the parking situation, because it is limited parking. So if you get here on the, like I said, especially if it's later in the afternoon, more towards lunchtime or just after lunch, you might struggle to find parking. You can park on the side of the road, but it's not the widest road, so at your own risk, you know. I'm just arriving back now at the car. I'm going to flip you around and show you what I mean now about the car parking. It is early in the morning still. It is 10:35. Something's just fallen onto the back of my neck. So it's just after 10:30 in the morning. I'll flip the camera around. It's really quite breezy here now. I know it's from there. The cars are parked here already. Plenty of people out and about, plenty of people coming up. So this is where you'd park your car. I'm just heading off up this way. There's a bloody wasp terrorising me. There's a wasp terrorising me. So this is where you park. You see just a little lay-by here. That's where you head in. Everybody's going, that we've done. I'm heading just down here. I'm just down here, so I'm just going to follow this path just to the bottom there. So just be aware that if you come, there's limited parking, and it does get busy. So you might struggle to find a parking spot if you come here later in the afternoon. So now I have to take this opportunity to thank everybody for joining me today on this morning walk, especially if you're still watching now right to the very end. It really helps me out, helps the channel out. Also, liking, subscribing, sharing the video really helps me out as well, helps the channel out, just so it can help the algorithm out for YouTube and help the channel grow. So I'd really appreciate that if you can like the video, and if you haven't already, subscribe, so I can do more of these videos, and I will continue to do more of these videos. When I started this journey a long time ago for my dad, I wanted to share all the amazing walks he took me on, that I took for granted when I was younger, I suppose. I want to share that with the people, and that's why I started it on Instagram. I've now got a YouTube channel and a Facebook channel. My Facebook account is called Coast to Countryside as well, same as the YouTube channel, to keep the branding on point, same as in Instagram. And I just want to share these walks. If you live around the area and you've never done it, maybe that you've just coming up for the weekend and you want to know, maybe it's a walk you've had an eye on and you're just going to do it on a Saturday afternoon, whatever. If you want, that's why I do them. So you can watch these videos and it'll give you a heads up of what you need to do. Like I said, if you watch this video today and just follow the directions I said, which is pretty simple, you park in here, straight through the gates, up and over to the Trig point, which is just straight up. You can't really go off the beaten path. Over the other side, path goes around to the right, you get that lovely view of the reservoir that I showed you there, and then you drop down into the valley, which again, you be careful on them steps because it is steep back there. You just go straight down to where that you go through the wall, the stone wall, hook a right and straight down until you come to the side of the river, which isn't much of a river today. You get to the gate, you just step over the stile or go through the gate, you go off to the right onto the road that we've just come down there, and then you're either here at your car or you're down here where I've parked. But yeah, that's why I do it, so people are aware, they can watch the videos, they can see the walk, and then you can come and do it yourself. Because in Lancashire we have, honestly, some of the walks I've been on and some of the views I've seen, it just blow you away. You'd never think about it. When people think about going to the countryside or countryside walks or anything country, they always think of the Lake District, and then they go off to the Lake District to Bowness on Windermere or around the lakes. And don't get me wrong, the lakes is a fantastic place to go. It's area of national beauty, national park, but you're driving past all this on your way there. You don't have to go to the lakes, you can come here. It doesn't obviously cost you the price of fuel, but parking's free, the walk's free. It's a morning out, maybe you want to do something with the family, get out on a Saturday morning, get this walk done. I got here at 8:30, it's now just after 10:30, because I've been taking my time and because I've been filming. But yeah, it's honestly, and after you've done this walk, if you wanted to extend it, go into Scorton village, they've got the barn there, the priory, somewhere you can grab something to eat, grab a sandwich, a BLT. Yeah, it's just, and then you can do all this, and like I said, if you're a morning person, I'll be home by, if you wanted to grab something to eat, but you can be home by lunchtime, 12 o'clock, and you've had a fantastic morning out for not much. But that's why I started this, and I'm going to continue to do it. And thank you for everyone supporting me. So please like and subscribe, share the video. I'm going to continue to do this, and you will share the walks. And if you live in Lancashire and maybe you don't want to do the walks, you just like watching the videos, then that counts as well. You've watched this video today, you've basically done the walk with me. So yeah, anyway, thank you for joining me. I'll be back again in a couple of weeks for another walk, I was thinking about doing Livermore, so that's on the card soon, because Livermore is also a great morning out as well, and we'll share the love. I'm back at the car now. It's really busy down here. Well, thank you again for joining me. Thank you, Mum, for watching my videos. Thank you, Phoebe, for being my #1 fan, and everybody else that's continued to support and watch my videos and stick with it until the end. But until next time, we'll call that a wrap.